Hi there guys, it's Pip here, digital entrepreneur, founder and owner at pipweekly.com, and today I want to talk with you about who I am and a bit about my journey so far. So I started developing my business back in April 2018, and at the time I was just 25 years old. Now I started that journey for a number of reasons really. First of all, I was already in a job, so I worked 4 days a week, had a nice environment, enjoyed the company of my colleagues, good pay, but I felt I wasn't happy, and the reason was I felt I could do more. So 2.5 years into that role, I started looking around for training. Asked a couple of people, my manager, the regional development team, even went as far as the regional development officer, but I wasn't too happy with the results I got from that. A number of reasons I wasn't happy really. The people who I felt should have known weren't sure of the linear path for me, nor were they aware of what my job role really entailed or what things I had already achieved or could therefore become. So I had a range of options at that point. First of all, I could look around at the training that was available, if you like, in kind of a buffet fashion. Imagine going to a buffet and having a lot of unfamiliar food and trying to piece it together. That was my first option for getting myself a greater investment in my own personality and in my future. The second option, of course, was to look elsewhere, try and develop myself in my own way. Third option was to do nothing, and the fourth option was to find an organisation that would give me a sequential linear fashion that I could follow. So the journey that I'm on, and the journey that hopefully you will take, for me so far has been incredible. Having begun to build my own business, I have gained so much. Firstly, in terms of support, not only through emails and phone calls, but also through weekly Skype chats. There's of course Facebook pages you can reach out to our community day or night, and there's always the web chat online. The second thing I've gained is a number of skills. I have gained knowledge about things I didn't even know existed. But the third and probably the greatest things I've gained so far is an increase in confidence. I am not an extrovert person. I would naturally describe myself as an introvert, and I would never ever have thought in a million years that I could create my own business. So if that's you, maybe you're looking around, maybe like me, you're in a job and you'd like some more training. Maybe you're ahead of your game, but you feel you're being a little bit stifled, you want to move into a new area. Maybe you've even thought about opening your own business, whether that's brick and mortar. Maybe you have a service or product that you'd like to sell in the future, writing your own book, creating your own educational programme, or even just helping people through a life experience that you've already gone through and mastered. If that is you, or then again, perhaps you're just looking at the future and deciding that you'd like more. Maybe you're saving for a house, a car, maybe you would like a better holiday, more holidays in the future. Whatever that is, whatever you feel your future deserves, it is possible for you. And if that is you, all I can suggest is, like me, you click the link below. What we're going to do for you is we're going to send out a 7-day introduction to who we are in a video series, and what those videos will do will give you that information so that you can decide whether it is the right thing for you. No point jumping on the bandwagon if it's not what you desire and something that will bring you closer to your own goals, regardless of what we want. It's not about us. So as I say, click the link below. Hopefully you feel that you're worth the education and the time and the investment, and hopefully I'll see you on the other side. If you ever feel stuck afterwards, or you have any questions, of course I'm always available. Reach me at the contact page at pipweekly.com. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.